Hello friends, I'm so sorry I'm 30 minutes late as opposed to 10 minutes late because I didn't wake up. I slept so late yesterday. Like at, when did I sleep yesterday? I guess I slept at 3 yesterday. But I am awake now. How's everybody doing? Oh no, there's nobody here. I guess I have to go post on the whatchamacallit? The God, I can't even talk today. The whatchamacallit, the Discord. Yes, let me go do that. Let's see. I did post already. Hello friends. Yes, no, this is my fault entirely. I'm so sorry. I'm totally late. I also do have a meeting at 11 my time. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is do the first Pomodoro, go through the scoreboards, and then go to my meeting, and then I'll come back after. So I'll come back around 12:30 to 1 my time. So it's gonna be like an hour gap. It's gonna be a weird stream today. Yes. I think that's what I need to do today. What are you guys gonna work on today? I went to bed yesterday. How was cafe stream? Cafe stream was good. It was good. I just sat there and talked to myself, and it was quite fun. Let me remove this ray of sunshine. I don't think it's gonna go away actually. But yeah, it was good. Cafe stream was quite nice. Should probably do that more often. Like, people stared at me, but I stared back at them and established dominance, so it's fine. Yeah. Should I have tea or coffee today? My dad, who is so nice, he actually bought me black tea because he only had Chinese tea, and I just mentioned it. He's so nice to me. So he actually got me black tea as well, so I have to go thank him. So should we have tea or coffee today? Or should we have both? Should we have both? Can always have both. Maybe some coffee? Yeah? Coffee. Okay. I guess I'll have some coffee today. See, we have coffee gang here today. Do you want to see if I should download some yeah, I'll try to actually think about downloading some music to switch out the current music while we're live streaming as well. But should we get started? I think we should get started seeing as I'm late. Let me set the timer. What's your favorite coffee, by the way? Mine is cappuccino. If I could have cappuccino only, I would always have cappuccinos. Okay, let us get started. Okay, friends, first Pomodoro is finished. How's everybody doing? Can't find you guys. Where did it go? Ah, yes, there it is. Happy Friday! Yes! Hey! Mickey, I love me a good haunted house. Spooky, ghoulish. What are we talking about? Oh. Hey, Mickey! Okay, reporting for a pom. And then Sebi was like, reporting live from a haunted house in Pittsburgh. So I was like, I thought you were referring to my haunted house right now. Which it definitely looks a little bit haunted. Because I have the curtains drawn. Which haunted house are you in Pittsburgh? It's a great vibe indeed. I already started stocking up all things spooky orange and black and ghoulish. Vicky, it's in a month. I get it though. Autumn is in the air, isn't it? Like once it's like autumn has a very specific smell to it. That's what I would call it. It's like this vibe and the specific smell and feeling to it. It always makes me feel it's like, ooh, I can't describe it. It's always like fresh and crisp. Yes, autumn is my favorite season. And Halloween is my favorite holiday. Last year, we did Visage, if some of you guys remember, where I just panicked because somebody tried to murder me by strangling my neck. Good times. If you force yourself to not take rest accordingly, you'll damage your body. If your mind and body are not there, compensation. Okay. Do I have like bad posture though? I mean, I kind of have bad posture. I think I'm fine. I think, okay, it might be because you're looking at my face and there's eye bags all over my face, but that's kind of more like the lighting because somebody asked me yesterday to not open the curtains, right? So I'm using this like very bad lighting, which is extremely unflattering, and I also happen to have eye bags in general. Like I've had eye bags since I was 5, so those are genetic. I am tired though, didn't sleep that well last night, but I think I'm okay. I'm much better now than I was when I was still working at Meta. So I'm a big believer of month-long celebrations. That's fair enough. Do you do birthday months? From yesterday you look rested. Really? Well, that's good. Yeah, no, yesterday I was pretty tired. I feel like I got more caffeines. I have a cafe latte here. There's also an Americano, but that seemed really intense. I can go make tea later as well, but I'm gonna slowly drink this. I know that it does contain things to break my fast, but I'm kind of just pretending. Yes. It's amazing because it's also really cheap here. I've had it once already. I'm gonna go again. It's amazing. It's just like it afterwards. You're like, I am a newborn. I have been reborn. It's so good. Um, there's actually like whole hospitals and places just dedicated to acupuncture and massage, as well as like Chinese medicine in general. It's amazing, really. Then they realign your spine and they like relax everything. It's like holy crap. Like oh my god, how have I not experienced this? Yeah, highly recommend. And October is less than dude, that's so scary. October is less than 2 weeks away. Like, oh, that's crazy. Autumn just sneaked up on us, hasn't it? It really has. It's like when was the end of summer? It's autumn now. Tina, you are a masochist? Why am I a masochist? Therefore, Halloween is in fact less than 2 weeks away. The month of Halloween. True. You make a very good point, Mickey. I think that's very solid reasoning. Indeed. Do we have tech neck? I have tech neck. I definitely have tech neck. It's like I'm trying to not have tech neck, but I do have tech neck. Yeah. I mean, the massage guy I went to, he essentially said you have tech neck. I'm like, yeah. Veronica, hello. I still have massage, but I'm low-key too scared. Dude, don't play it. Or you can just watch me play it, and then you'll probably get more scared and not play it yourself. I'm never playing that again. Someone asked me if I'm gonna play it again. I'm like, no, never again. Never again. And this is why you will never see me on Zoom without the beauty filter. There's a beauty filter on Zoom? I didn't know that. Nobody told me that, so I can hide my eye bags. Saves me a ton of concealer with my deep panda eyes. Or you can just rock it as a natural look. That's like, I don't know. That's a look these days. It's called panda chic. I just like whatever. This is just my face. My eye bags have eye bags, but that symbolizes my deep wisdom. Wisdom. Yes. Hells yeah, month-long birthday months are the way to go. That's amazing. So if you have just, strategically choose your friends so that you can have a month-long birthday celebrations for every month of the year. That'll make life much better. Cupping is also great. Ooh, so I had cupping before, and so every time I go to one of these places, I don't know if they're just trying to like sell me stuff, but then I freak out because they're like, oh, like your like tea is like so bad, it's like, oh, like you can't, it's all like trapped within your body, and it's like look at like when I do this, like look at the color that comes out, look at the toxins that are in you, and it's like, oh, like you have too much cold in your body, you have too much heat in your body. And they do like the gua sha thing, they're like, oh my god, look at that, look at the bruising. So it's like, I don't know if they're just like freaking me out and trying to get me to do everything, but according to them, I'm just like fucked. Like my entire body and existence is apparently just completely fucked. Like every time. um there's also this thing called ideal. I don't know if you guys have heard about it before. It's like taking this heat thing and heating your abdominum area. And yeah, I did that as well. I mean, it was quite nice. It was quite warm, but he was like, "Oh, like, we must inject heat into your body because the cold has taken over." Although technically the cold is a lack of heat. So I guess that makes sense. So you're trying to fill my body with heat. I guess that makes sense. Sure. Halloween special stream. Hey Vivek. Should I give you guys choices again? But the choices are gonna be like Tetris. Yeah. I'll be down. Tetris. I quite like Tetris. Treat yourself month. Every month. Do you have to quit your job before to move back to China? Yeah, I quit my job a while back already. That had nothing to do with me wanting to go back to China though. Kartik and I got the Thera gun. Is that the like the gun, like the deep tissue massage gun, like you just that one? It's the best. There's also cheaper alternatives now that are just as decent. Oh wait, it's the massage gun, and they have different kinds of what is it called, like tops, right? So you can get into different spots on your body. Wow, Vivek, that was super fast reflexes there. Thank you, thank you. Best mod. Um, so where do you guys get the most pain? For me, it's like right at the base of my neck is one of them, and the other one is inside my shoulder blade. Like the one inside my shoulder blade, there's like a little tiny tip thing that you can get inside it. But yeah, that's for some reason, like that for me, especially on my right side, hurts a lot. I don't know why. Like I don't know what, like inside scapula pain. I have not figured out why I have inside scapula pain, but that definitely is a thing. I heard something about traditional Chinese medicine recommending staying away from cold water because of heat stuff. That does sound like a traditional Chinese medicine thing. Oh yeah, no, you're not supposed to drink cold water because it steals your heat, which is bad. But then if you have too much heat, that's also bad. So you have to be in a balance of heat. And like if your tea is bad, you also have to like let some tea out or put more tea in. Something like that. I'm not very well versed, but that's what they tell me. And yeah, so like acupuncture is because your flow of tea is bad. So they have to fix the flow so that it's correct. I think. Don't quote me on that one. IBACs are partially genetic and partially due to poor blood flow. If you look closely, you can see your veins might be more visible if you pull those areas. Do you want to look at my veins? Is that scary? You can look at my veins. Are they more visible? I don't know if they're more visible. Are they? Just like stare at my face. Are they visible? I don't know. Maybe they I think mine are very much genetic though. It's definitely it gets worse if I don't sleep properly, but it's very genetic because I've had them literally since I was 5 years old. And I was not very stressed when I was 5, I think. One of the most relaxing videos I used to watch on YouTube was of a makeup artist I follow getting a full-on face massage at Face Gym. You can get a face massage? Interesting. Neck tension, Tina. Why would neck tension make my scapula hurt? Or is it because everything is connected and my chi is flowing through my body? Is that why? Are my veins visible? Are they visible though? This is meant to increase blood flow. Acupuncture to loosen knots in the muscles. Also the chi, right? You have to, I swear someone told me that when I was getting acupuncture. They're like, we have to redirect your chi. That's what they told me. They call it a face workout. It sounds like such a Bay Area thing. Like he's like, oh, like, got work out your face as well as your body and your spirit. Alright, guys. So, okay, here's an option. Here's the options. Actually, no, I don't know what the options are. Oh, no, I do know what the options are. The option is that I leave the stream up, but then I'm gonna go disappear for like 2 hours because I have a meeting. Well, I'll come back within an hour. I'm leaning towards the latter right now. What do you guys think? While you do that, I'm gonna update my scoreboard because I forgot to do that. Okay. Damn, it's the end of September. God, I feel like so many of you are gonna be too young for this really terrible joke, but you can wake me up when September ends. I would like that. I would like to not be woken up until September ends. That sounds pretty nice. Then right in time for Halloween month, right? Right, Mickey? Right in time for Halloween month. Today is the 23rd. I have been fasting. I'm actually quite proud of myself that I have been fasting. I'm not proud of myself in that I haven't been sleeping though. That is not good. Okay. Well, let's see your decision. What should we do? Forget. Tea makes my spatula hurt. Yeah, I feel like it makes my spatula hurt too. Like when I smack it on a counter, I don't think it likes it very much. It means your muscles have been too tight and are cramped together as a result. Pinning a needle gets rid of that tension. Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, actually. It does make a lot of sense. I used to rate an MMO for 16 hours a day, then carpool started to set in. Switched to a vertical mouse after recovering. I never had carpool. I was like, carpooling? Carpal tunnel. Pain again. I used to have a vertical mouse as well, but then it broke. So now I just use a trackpad. I did have that as well in my right wrist. I had that for a while. But then I stopped editing and then it was okay again. Team Coffee. Team both. What about emotional gym? Alright, so what's the verdict? Should we come back? I'll do the scoreboards and we can come back. Or do you want me to just leave it on and I will not show up for an undetermined amount of time? Try and make some weird faces and see how your neck feels. If you keep that tension, eventually your neck muscles will realign those muscles, even pulling the way back in your head. Okay, I will try that. I can try that. I feel like I have to go look in the mirror so that I know what weird faces that I'm pulling because I don't really know. I'm not very self-aware of my facial expressions. But I can try that. I mean, my neck muscles do hurt all the time. Like, just everything. It's my upper back That's what it is. Like everything from my spatula upwards, it hurts, but everything down does not hurt. And especially my right side. My right side hurts a lot more than my left side. It just feels very uncomfortable. There's a lot of tension that probably shouldn't be there. Sleep deprivation leads to cravings. I do have cravings. What always our face on is because we eat food that's too soft. So we should eat beef jerky. I wish I can explain it in my voice. Yeah, I think that would make a lot, like, that would be very helpful. It's like, what exactly should I do? Another 3-minute hour, maybe? Okay, you can do that. Alright, let's go through scoreboards and I shall talk for a little bit. And then I will go with my meeting. Oh my god. What am I supposed to go to the meeting for again? I really need caffeine right now. Wait, what is my meeting about again? Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you? Sorry, I literally forgot what my meeting is on. This is very important. Okay. Well, let's pretend that I didn't just forget what my meeting is about. And let's do scoreboards. Yes, very good. Very good. Oh no, what did I do? I messed it up. Okay. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong with me every day? That's the question. How do you do incognito mode on a Mac? I don't know how to use. Wait. Okay, let me see. Incognito. Oh no. Now it's in Korean. Okay. I think we're on group 2, right? Or is it group 1? I forgot. Can someone tell me? I'm such a mess today. Can someone tell me which group we're on? I mean, you never know these days, but I feel like it's group 2. Okay, maybe it was group 1. Actually, let me check which group it is. Forgot. I think it's group 2. Yes, indeed. It's group 2. Okay, well, I'm actually doing pretty decently except for the part where I don't sleep, so I should probably do that. But everything else is on track. Follow your own advice. Alright, let's see if there's any new Instagrams. 12 September, so I think it's the same one, but all your habits are good. Habits are good. Damn. I feel so bad. Remember, I was like, Tony, why is it not filled in? And then I realized it was supposed to be weekly. So, forgive me. Spooky month. Weekly goal. Hey, nice. Studying, practice, and health. Dude, you're super on track. I'm so proud of you. You're on sick leave right now, 23rd. Oh, I think you should be back, right? Yep, you're doing good. Hope you feel better. I assume you feel better. Back. But I hope you feel better. Michelle. We're a green fairy these days. And we're on track. Good job. Croatian and French. It's always the coolest thing, just seeing the languages people are learning. People are learning, including the non-natural languages such as Neo4j. I'm so funny. Oh god, Tina. I'm sorry. Please forgive everything that I'm saying today because I clearly am sleep deprived and I'm not making any sense. Let's look at all the non-natural languages that you know. I know a lot more non-natural languages than natural languages, I must say. God, I'm tired. I studied lifestyle coach for 3 years, did boxing on a competitive level for several years, and somehow jumped on data science afterwards. That's why I somehow jumped on the data science after. I really like that. I don't know why I find that so funny, but bad posture and neck problem is such a widely ignored problem. People compensate with caffeine, but that's fighting symptoms rather than treating the root cause. Cause circle rhetoric. Okay, so what's the root cause? Like, should I just do exercises? Is the root cause, like, would that fix it, or am I just so fucked at this point that I should, like, how can I unfuck myself? I think that's the question. Right, I'm gonna go get socks and put on my shoes so I feel like I'm productive. Give me like 2 minutes. Be right back. Hello friends, I have procured socks. Does exercise fix a broken soul? I think you're too far gone, Sebby. I'm sorry, but I think you might be too far gone. I'm sorry to break the bad news. I think at this point you can just lean into the brokenness of your soul. How do people manage work, study, and exercise? Routine. Routine. I was doing that for quite a while. Routine is very important. And also, telling people you're gonna do stuff like on live stream makes you do it as well, even if you don't want to. Just then you tell yourself you're gonna stick to it and lie, but that is not the spirit, fool. Like, you know, if you're gonna already think that, I'm afraid that is not the spirit. The root cause is gravity not weighing down the shoulders naturally normally walk by. But now we sit and don't properly align our joints. We basically have to let gravity do its job and not let any of our muscles get lazy. A lack of usage in certain muscles causes overcompensation. While you're young, it is easy to stretch and muscles active. Yoga is probably a really good method. I used to stand, like I had a standing desk, which did help a lot. But I no longer have a standing desk. Yeah, that actually did help a lot. And the chair that I had was super expensive, but it was really helpful. This one is not as helpful. This one's a lot more comfortable, but is not as helpful. Dance, just ban him. What are we banning? Why are we banning someone? Time to really lean into the dark side and host a rave at the haunted house. There you go, Mickey. There you go. That's the spirit. It's like, well, guess too far gone. Do you have siblings? Indeed, I do. Do you like to go jogging? I can make a jogging schedule and then train for 5K or something. I don't jog. I like to bike, but I have not biked since I left Iberia. But I used to go and bike for maybe like an hour or two every other day. Okay, do you guys want to entertain each other for like 5 minutes before I have to leave? Because I forgot what my meeting, like, it's not okay. I remembered what my meeting is about, but I have to review what my meeting is about because I might forget again. Can you send me email? Okay, yes, I recall now. Okay, I recall now. Thank you for being with me. I stared on about this sheet. Alright. Thank you, friends. I have reached 11. I will come back in about like an hour and a half, maybe. I shall see you guys. Oh no, it did.